Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our brand new 8 Ages of Khmer series. So we are a few turns away from finishing a granary in Angkor Thom, and 1 turn away from finishing a monument in Bhavapur. That's going to help with our civics progress. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Our scout's taking a look around up here. Ah! Hello. Interesting proposition to start off the episode. Congo wants to go to war with Victoria. So I guess they already have some border friction, which is going to be good for us. But I'm going to refuse this because I'm not quite ready to get tangled up in their conflict yet. We are working towards working towards mysticism. We've already founded a pantheon, so we have that boost. All right, let's see. Here, as soon as we have... yeah, we're making a lot of influence per turn. So in approximately... looks like in 6 more turns, we are going to be able to take suzerain status of either, either Valletta or Auckland. We're probably going to go for Auckland, or no, Valletta first, because then we can purchase city center buildings with faith. So we're going to build up a bunch of faith and work on that. We've already founded our religion of Mahayana Buddhism, and let's actually get that missionary up there so we can start converting our cities for that exact purpose. Also, let's see, Bhavapura just finished... I know that builder... Let's see, what can I do here? You just finished your monument, didn't you? What would be the best thing to build here? I think a galley, honestly, so we can explore the coastline a bit. Let's do that so we can have that going. And we do need to improve that silk, which should fix the amenity issues right away. Yep, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. And our scout has arrived up here, so let's have a look around. I'm hoping that I mentioned in episode 1 that we had been really lucky with our goody huts, or had not been really lucky. We'd been the opposite. We had not been lucky with our goody huts. That wasn't entirely true, because our first goody hut that we found had a builder in it. And finding a builder, especially in this difficulty level, in a goody hut, the first one that you find in like the first 5 or 10 turns, is amazing. However, we haven't found a goody hut since. So I'm trying to find some areas of the map that I haven't explored yet. Now, the New World is definitely one of those. But I don't know yet that, I don't know that we're going to be able to get a unit over there for a while. So we'll be able to get goody huts eventually, but for now, I'm hoping that we can go up in this area. Oh, just kidding. Our good friend Gilgamesh just threw down a city, because he's a nice person. So, tell you what, we're going to need to explore his territory. Let's do this thing. I really doubt that we're going to be able to do this in Civ 6 for much longer. But now we can explore through his territory without restrictions. Okay, so let's go for the iron next for production purposes. Yep, let's convert Haraharalaya. And we're almost done with the granary here. Cannot wait to have all this faith.
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
Okay, so let me see here. Do I need to change my policies at all right now? I'm not building any wonders, but I could go for the Oracle and have the Corvée policy in place, and that could actually help me get the Oracle. Which would help with great people for the rest of the game. The Oracle is an amazing wonder to have. But if I lose it, if I miss it, then I will regret it immensely. We also need to be building up our military a little bit so we can go to war with Victoria. +2 gold from all trade routes is also... yeah, I want to try and go for the Oracle. I don't always get the Oracle in my games of Civ, and I feel like that's going to be a worthy pursuit. All right, so we're going to go for suzerain status of Valletta, which gives us, let's see, what resources do they have? Yeah, so we have 1 stone. It tells us at the bottom there, we gain ownership of their resources, so we have their stone, which is nice. But more importantly, we can buy things, we can buy very critical buildings with faith. Oh, we haven't finished masonry yet, so we can't quite buy walls at the moment. But I can buy a granary in cities that need it. For instance, has Angkor Thom? Angkor Thom's 2 turns away from finishing theirs. I could go ahead and buy one in Bhavapura, and that city will grow a lot faster. Let's do that. Also, what focus are you on? Let's put you on food focus. It looks like it's going to take longer to build the galley, but we'll have more citizens faster. And a faster growing city right there is going to be most important. Okay, so we've started exploring Gilgabrow's territory. Oh, there's his capital. There's Uruk. All right, we're at turn 60, 575 BC. let's go ahead and bring this missionary back to convert Bhavapura and go to the next turn. Congo, what you doing there? Your archer is making me a little nervous. Let's look up that way. Alright, obviously we found the northern edge of the map. Knowledge of the wheel has advanced considerably, and your knowledge of ironworking has also advanced considerably because we have iron. So that's quite nice. Unmet player's been defeated. I'm really annoyed that England took Cobble. We're going to need to take that back from her at some point soon. We can also purchase a barracks with Faith, but we can't do it quite yet. We're going to wait for that. Yeah, let me go for the Oracle. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put Anchorthom on production focus so that it's done a little bit sooner, and cross your fingers that we get that. I wasn't going to do that, but if we can get the Oracle, again, just to give you a reminder of why we want that, could really help us, particularly in the late game. But look at this. Patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. Districts in the city provide +2 great person points of their type. Any district in the city provides an extra great person point. So it's like having 2 more districts, really. 2 more cities with districts of any district that I have in Anchorthom. It's a hugely important wonder to have. So let me also experiment with this. How fast would you grow? Nah, it's not worth it. It's just 1 more turn. I'm going to keep you on production focus. The 7th citizen might help with that. Also, if we can get access to Auckland before long, which I think we're about to, that production boost will also help. Because of... Hang on, let's have a look. Where are our citizens working? Yeah, we don't have any citizens working the sea tiles right now, but eventually we will. So that could be good too. Okay, so our 3 core cities are now Mahayana. Galley's going to be done in 7 turns. You're still on food focus, and that's... yeah, stay on food focus. Galley's going to take a few turns longer, but I can live with that.
Each of us
Masonry's
is carving
done.
a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
So pyramids would be tempting for Hara-Haralaya, but let's first go ahead and purchase... Oh no, cost went up, so we're going to have to wait another turn before we can get the barracks. But that's going to help with the wonder as well, getting extra production in that city. So our next... decisions. Our next tech, we're going to need all of these. We need the wheel. We got the boost for it. We haven't gotten the boost for archery yet. I feel like archery might... Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. It's just 3 turns away at this point, and I don't want to run into trouble with any of these neighboring civs and not be able to fire arrows at them. I don't want to be throwing rocks. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. And then finally, I could probably help make Auckland Buddhist with this. Or hang on. Would it be better to... It might be better to go ahead and bring this missionary back up to Hara-Haralaya and use them again. Because it looks like there's a little bit of competition. Let's bring the religious lens back up and take a look at that. Yeah, Anglicanism is growing a little bit. So who is Anglican? I'm guessing that's Victoria? That's Victoria. So let's have a look at Anglicanism as a religion. Up here, rather. Only 2 religions in the game so far, so she's gotten meeting houses and missionary zeal. Religious units ignore movement costs of terrain and features. Alright, let's go to the next turn. We are going to be able to buy... What was that? Alright, we need more amenities for Hara-Haralaya, but that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, we have an additional envoy. Let's get Auckland. Well, I don't know. We don't really have a lot going on yet with coastal tiles. Maybe we should wait. Yeah, let's wait and stick with Valletta. I feel like that might be the smarter move to make. To keep that ability to buy things with faith to where we don't lose it. Actually, let's check. Is anyone competing? Yeah, Victoria. See? I'm glad I did that. She's competing with us for control of Valletta. Who's competing with us for Auckland? Victoria also. So she might get suzerain status of Auckland, but she doesn't have as many coastal cities, so that's not as much of a benefit to her as it would be to me. So I'm not as annoyed about the possibility of losing that. Oh crap, I forgot to buy the damn... Ugh, crap. Hopefully that didn't cost us. If we've missed the Oracle by a few turns, I'm going to be screaming about that by the end of the episode. Alright, let's buy the barracks. Okay, that only gave us 1 more turn. It's not the worst. Next turn again, please. Hopefully when we get another citizen, that'll help as well. Because we are, of course, on production focus at Angkor Thom. What's the next tile that needs to be worked?
May the forces of evil
Nice.
become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
George Carlin. Amazing. Let's go ahead and promote that unit. We'll keep these units here for now because I'm a little bit nervous about Congo's archer there. I feel like he might be getting a funny idea. All right, let's take a quick look at the religious lens again and see how much that helped. It helped a little. We've got an extra follower, but there's still... So we have 3 of the followers, they have 1, and there's 1 follower that's unswayed. So what does this mean? Is that the pressure of the city, +1? Looks like Anglicanism is actually putting off more pressure right now, so we need to found more cities in this area so that that's not as much of a problem. So let's take a quick look at the tiles these citizens are working. When the city grows, the tile that's going to be worked next is, looks like that one for production focus. So that's actually good. We'll get 2 more production, which is the equivalent, I think, of the barracks that we just built, right? The barracks are 2 production as well? No, +1 production. So it's actually the equivalent of building 2 more barracks. Not bad. All right, so now we have access to the archers. I do want heavy chariots, but before that, let's go ahead and go for celestial navigation. We have a coastal city now. Having that ability is going to be critical. Okay, so looking around up here, I might bring the scout back down this direction too, just to see. Oh no, you know who that is? It's Alexander. Get to see his annoying face in a few turns, I'm sure. Well, thankfully we have a good relationship with Congo and Gilgamesh. Victoria is the only one that is a little bit saucy toward us right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the meeting with Alexander over with. Actually, it comes from wanting to make sure my population is more convicted than yours is, so I don't care, Congo. That's his typical denouncement. Okay, we are having amenity issues again in our cities. Not good. Need to get builders and improve some more of these resources, particularly near Haralaya. There's his stupid face. All right.
Basileos και παραώ, χωαεσέτος στρατεγός τες Ελλάδος, αρού ακέκουας περιμού.
Surely you've heard of me. Yeah. All right, so, it's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. All right. Next. We could send him an envoy, but he's going to like us pretty well because we're about to do some fighting, so I'm not terribly worried about securing his good opinion. I don't want to spend gold on him either. God, no. All right, let's definitely go out here because I remember looking at this thinking there might be more off the coast. Could be. We'll see. Need to see what's in that direction. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see what happens. Haralaya, let's go ahead and give you some walls, shall we? That seems like a reasonable move to make. Use most of our faith to do it, but... Alright, now Bhavapura, you're in need of a holy site, aren't you? But you're also in need of just a builder to improve more tiles around this city. Particularly the fish tiles. And also the mercury, when that improves. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for a builder here. Your knowledge of engineering has advanced considerably. Why did... Hang on. Why is that? Where's engineering? Here it is. Oh, because we built ancient walls. I was just curious why that took a second to show up. Alright, so we crossed a river there. We can only move 1 tile that turn. Alexander's declared war on Victoria, and... Okay, interesting. So who are you at war with now? You're at war with Congo and Alexander. Okay. At least that'll keep her busy from wanting to declare war on me for a bit. Alexandria Troyes is over here. So it seems like there's already a lot of border friction between some of the neighboring empires, which I can never complain about. Alright, there's nothing more going on that direction. Our gold income is crap. Builder will help with that.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Okay, amphitheater, theater square. So now we have access to better culture. Our culture per turn is decent. Let's see, we need that production bonus for now. Yeah, I'm okay with all this. Let's keep it as is. Choose civic. Absolutely, theology should be our next choice. And then we'll make our next choice kind of play in it by ear. Okay, so interesting options here. We can go for a shrine and get more faith per turn. Also, in a little bit, in a few turns, we should be able to buy that granary. Let's go for the library first, just for the extra science. Also, Hara Haralaya is currently on food focus. If I put you on production focus, does that help anything? No, it doesn't. Stay on food focus. Fine, then. All right. Part of me kind of wants to get open borders with Alexander, because he's pretty much where I need to go. Let's talk to him really quick. Make deal. Open your borders. Oh, he wants 10 gold? Fine. Alright, so if they're not friendly to you, they're not as willing to do it. Good to know. Because it is silly how little gold you can give some civs in Civ 6 and they'll open their borders to you. That just seems like a big step for like 1 gold. Gilgamesh wants a joint war with Victoria. They're willing to give me... They want me to open my borders. I'm going to refuse that deal too. So we've had a couple of joint war propositions. We're getting close to the Oracle. If we get the Oracle, I'm going to be very happy. Okay, uncovering a little bit of Alexander's territory. I might go north a little bit to see what's going on up there, but... 5 turns away from the Oracle. If we get it, I'm going to be quite pleased. Because again, I wasn't planning on going too crazy with the wonders. But getting... Alright, there's Pella. There's Alexander's capital. Very near... We could actually do a good amount of conquering in the beginning of this game. Alright, so this trader definitely needs to be reallocated to Bhavapura. We also need to think about another city soon. Yeah, I'm going to circle back around and kind of look around up here. Ah, a barbarian quadrireme. That could actually prove a little bit dicey. 3 turns away from the Oracle. Holy crap, if we get the Oracle, guys. Alright, so trade routes. I think I'd rather go for Angkor Thom so we get the slightly better production. Yeah, that's going to be the way to go. Also, that builder's almost done. Man, we need more gold badly. I need to get the builder over to Hara Haralea because there's some additional tiles. When are you going to grow? 26 turns and you're going to grow there. That's not useful to me. So yeah, our border situation is crap at the moment and we don't have a gold income that can support expanding it quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and send this galley. That's actually a better victory chance than I would have expected. Oh, but you know what? That's a ranged unit, so they're going to fire back on us, be able to do a lot of damage, and we won't hit them back because that's how ranged combat works. Damn. Alright, we're 2 turns away from the Oracle. If we get it, that's going to be a big difference maker for this game. I wasn't planning on building this, and also we're going to be done with theology at the same time.
And all I ask is a tall ship.
So we can change
And a
policies.
star to steer her by.
Okay, so now we can build harbors. We can also build the Great Lighthouse after we build an actual lighthouse. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. They fired back on us. I'm going to go ahead and bring you back into my territory and heal you up. Let's see, what should I do next here? The wheel? Probably a good idea. I want to get Petra as soon as possible as well. Let's go for the wheel so that we get access to the watermill, because we can buy those with faith. Alright, we're going to keep looking around up there. And here it is, moment of truth. I think we're about to get the Oracle. I'm going to refuse that deal from Alexander. Oh my god, please, 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 please.
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius and overlooked forever.
Okay, so great people of any type. I need to build as many districts as I can in the capital city now,
Man
because
suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
that is amazing. All right, so I could do extra production for settlers now, or I could do caravansaries and get the extra gold from trade routes. I kind of want to do extra settlers, to tell you the truth. I need to crank out some settlers. The holy site adjacency bonuses are also tempting. We're not going to do that just yet, but we might do it soon. Alright, so let's go for games and recreation so that we can begin entertaining our citizens when that time comes. Yeah, we're going to build a Prasat as soon as possible because we need that done so that we can build our first apostles. Also, is there anything I can buy? Anywhere. I can do ancient walls in Angkor Thom. We don't need that yet, though. I think I'll hold off. And then Bhavapura just finished their builder. So we can do a number of things here. We can do a harbor district, which would help with our trade routes. Yeah, let's go ahead and start working a harbor. Give us an additional trade route when it's done. Take you off of production focus, definitely, because we need that sooner than later. And then this builder, you can do a couple of things. When are you going to expand to the Mercury, out of curiosity? No time soon. All right, go ahead and improve that fish then. Send envoy. All right, so we are going to take suzerain status of Auckland away from Mvemba. Or wait, hang on. Do we need to make sure that we keep Valletta? No, we're actually okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and give this envoy to Auckland, and we're not suzerain of them, but that also means Congo is no longer suzerain, so that is a victory I will gladly take. Oh, crap. All right. I wonder where he is. Okay, that's nice. Ha, are you afraid? Well, it depends where you are. It's an honor to meet you. Let's not exchange information on our capitals. Thank you very much. And let's heal the galley for a few turns. I'm going to try and save some faith up so that we can... I need to build a settler too, don't I? So that we can buy our apostles when this Prasat is done. Well, really we need faith for like everything. But all right, so that's the Norwegian scout that ran into us. Hence our encounter with Norway. Let's go ahead and improve that fish. And then why don't I... There's a couple of things we could do with this. We could actually... Let me go for silk here. I'm going to improve that second silk with one of these build charges. That won't improve our amenities, but... Alexander, shut up. It will... Will you let me talk? It will give us the ability to trade for anyone who doesn't have 2 silk.
The wheel turns slowly.
And we need gold.
But it turns.
All right, so that gives us the Watermill and the Heavy Chariot. Let's go ahead and... I don't think we can build the Watermill. Yeah, this doesn't count as a city on a river, unfortunately. That's really obnoxious. But a granary could be handy in Hariharalaya to help the city grow faster. So let me go ahead and buy that with faith. Yeah, that's going to be necessary. I know I was just talking about saving faith, but come to think of it, that's going to be needed. Okay, I'm going to go for currency, and then we're going to go straight for mathematics. Or should we go for engineering for the aqueducts? Because they help us. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll make another choice after that. Okay, so we're going to move our scout back down this... Oh, no. Don't want to declare war. Didn't know the scout was there. Sorry. All right, we're pretty close to finishing our current projects. We also need to build our army up a little bit more. Oracle really took up some production time, which is part of the reason it's not as good to build wonders right now. Okay, good. You're back. Tell you what, let me sail right here for this turn and hope it doesn't come after me. Maybe we can attack them in the next turn. I prefer not to have them hit me. Yes, I can. Perfect. That's what I wanted. See if we can get this galley to level up. Yeah, the next combat might do it, actually. Yep, because it should be 3 experience when we finish that combat, so excellent. Looks like we have met another city-state, the city-state of Lisbon. It's already been encountered by someone else, but we can get additional gold that way once we have another envoy, which is, we're about to have another envoy, actually. Or do we want to go for Auckland, is the question. See, we need the gold, but I mean, that's going to be 4 extra gold in the capital. That's a huge boost that we need right now that we can have in how many turns? Yeah, in like 3 turns. All right, let's go ahead and give this thing extra combat strength versus naval units, just to make sure it can hold its own. Okay, we have 2 silk now. Let's visit with some of the other folks. Let's make a deal. What do you have? You don't have silk. Congo, do you have silk? No, you don't have silk. Victoria likes me now. Why is that? Victoria doesn't have silk. I could trade with Gilgamesh, because I feel like he's the one I'm least likely to fight with. What would you give me? 5 gold per turn for 30 turns. Yeah, let's accept that deal. I'll take it. So now I'm going to go for Auckland, because we don't have to worry as much about getting that bonus from Lisbon. I want to make sure I have suzerain status over Auckland and get the production bonuses from that. Not that we're necessarily getting the production bonuses yet, but it could help with Bhavapura here. Let's see. Let's have a quick look at where our citizens are working. Yeah, we don't have any citizens working in the water yet, so what about here? Nope. Nope. Well, there is one here. So it would help Haraharalaya. Interestingly enough, we're almost done with the Prasat, making plenty of faith per turn. We need to build another settler. We need to build a lot of everything. And we're also at 25 minutes, so I need to stop this episode. Let's see. Let me finish you off. Excellent. All right, we'll bring them back to heal up. 7 experience from that. Very nice. All right, let's go through the rest of this turn. I have one more build left with you, and I want to make the most of it. How much do these tiles cost? 130? We're not going to be there anytime soon. I need those amenities. Let's think. How much is that tile going to cost? Also 130. Maybe the best thing to do would just be to, like, improve this cattle in the... Or maybe improve one of the... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Let's improve some of the fish so that there's a worker in the water. That'll get more production that way. And on that note, we're at the end of turn 83. It's 1 AD. What a good stopping point. I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to get a settler built and probably put a city either there to get that jade or maybe down here. We'll see. Need to get one more city going for sure. And then we need to start building up our army and thinking about attacking Victoria before she gets much stronger. Who is she at war with right now? She's at war with Alexander, not with Congo. So she actually is probably recovering a little bit. We're going to need to focus on military buildup next episode badly as soon as we've gotten maybe a few more settlers built. We have a settler building bonus right now. We're just not taking advantage of it, but we're almost done with our building project. So I might do a settler in all 3 cities. We'll see. That could also help with our amenity issues too, because it'll spread out our population. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time, along with the rest of my historical and grand strategy content. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.